Hello, children. Are you ready for some cutting up and kikiing? Are you ready for a gay old time? Well, I hope you are, because now it's time for Hey Qween with your host, Jonny McGovern.
Hey Qween, come on and spill the tea. Hey Qween, it's just a good old-fashioned kiki. Hey Qween, we're cutting up with Jonny. Hey, 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 hey Qween.
Hello, my candy-coated confections, and welcome to another ooh la 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 episode of Hey Qween with me, your host, Jonny McGovern. In our studio today is an OG queen. She was on RuPaul's Drag Race many moons ago. She performs all over. She is from Atlanta, Georgia, and no one sells a cherry pie quite like she does. From season 2 of RuPaul's Drag Race, it's the awesome Nicole Paige Brooks. Yeah, honey. But before she strolls on out here, there's another OG queen y'all need to embrace. And by OG, I mean overly glamorous. She's like a whitewater rafting trip. The ride starts off slow, steady, and picturesque, but ends up rough and tumble, and you get soaking wet. Let's get soaking wet, ladies. She's the cherry above the whipped cream on the top of the sundae that is my universe. I'm talking about the one, the only, Miss Lady Red Couture. Hey, Qween.
Hey, Queen. Don't start with me.
I'm laughing because God is punishing you. Today, the Lord is looking on you in your sinful ways. Because last night, Lady Red thought that she would just be young and go out late to the club with all the young girls.
Yes.
And now you are suffering for it today.
Yes. I mean, I have a youthful appearance. Mm-hmm. But no movements.
Right.
There's no youthful movement.
You went to the club last night, hung out with all the, it was like all the Hey Qween guests. Who was there?
Went to the club. There was Hey Qween. There was, oh my God, Kimora.
Oh.
You know, the black one. So many people. There was Lexi Vaughn.
And you went to the club, and then you went to another club after the club.
See, that's where we have a problem.
What happened was you went to the second club.
I was hip.
And they kept feeding you drinks.
I was hip.
And you were like, I'm young. I could go to the shoot tomorrow morning and change genders. No problem. And now here you are, barely covering your pussy.
Well, I didn't think it through, okay?
Well, you're here, you're queer, get used to it.
Yeah.
You still look great,
Oh,
sweetie.
well, thank you so much. Don't nobody shake nothing.
Now, actually, this week you've gone out quite a bit, and you went out this week with our guests.
I did. I really did.
You're like a young, sprightly, hip young lady, just a lady about town.
Well, we had to go see Amanda Lepore.
Oh.
We had to go see her and have breakfast with her.
Yes.
It was wonderful.
I
don't remember what happened, but it was wonderful.
Well, you know you had a good time when you don't remember a thing.
Right.
Well, hopefully our guest today has a lot that she remembers because today we have Nicole Paige Brooks here. And we'll be back with her right after this very gay break. We're back. Honey, she is here. She's on the couch and she's ready to spill. It's Nicole Paige Brooks.
She's my favorite.
Hey, Qween.
How are you? Hey, Qween.
Welcome to the show.
I'm excited to be here. You're the reason for my trip.
I love it.
Yeah.
Are you sure you didn't just come out here to get Lady Red drunk? Because y'all been hanging out a lot this week.
I have been with her. She has not been with me. Everywhere we've gone, she's like, let's go, Nicole, let's go, let's go.
Nice.
Then we get there and they want to buy us liquor and stuff. And I'm like, let's have some liquor. And the next week, you know, she's like, Nicole had me out until the door. First off, do I look like somebody who wants to go to Denny's at 4 o'clock in the morning? Out of the two of us, who do you think demanded to go to Denny's? Do you
Lady
think that
Red?
was me? Do you think I'm the one going, let's go to Denny's? No, that wasn't me.
Don't let her skinniness fool you. Okay,
Yeah,
that
house
puts
down now.
away some food. And she drinks me under the table.
Ooh.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm just shorter than she is.
Y'all hung out. Now, this is a very iconic moment at Denny's because it was Lady Red Couture, Nicole Paige Brooks,
Oh, God.
and Amanda Lepore at Denny's at 4 in the morning in the OC.
And Cameron Nico.
Uh-huh.
Or else
Yeah.
you wouldn't have been there, girl, because that was our Uber driver for the night, girl.
Oh, no, man.
I was at Marriage. Next thing I know, we're like driving an hour to go to 340, and then there's Amanda Lepore whispering at everybody, "You want to go to Denny's?" I'm like, "I guess we're going to Denny's," because you know she said she wanted to go immediately. She's like, "Yes, Denny's." So then we were at Denny's.
I don't even eat at Lenny's.
What?
I don't even eat at Lenny's. I
Lenny's,
did that
oh.
night, though. That
Was it
night,
Lenny's?
yes.
I thought it was Denny's. It was Denny's, right?
It is Denny's.
I was like, girl, I thought we were at Denny's. I was like, y'all had me at some bootleg Lenny's? Damn. I was like, they took me to Lenny's, not Denny's.
See, that's how I know she can't remember.
Oh, no. Well, they swear that we drove her home last night. I don't remember any of it. I was like, we did not drop you off at your house. She's like, yeah, y'all did. I was like, I wasn't there. She's like, you were in the car, bitch. Had me at Food Bar till the lights came on, by the way. I was like, we have to go. I'm with my luggage. She's like, wait. They bought you another drink.
So how's everything in Atlanta?
Oh, it's good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What is your, are you doing drag full time in Atlanta? Are you still doing
Yeah.
nights, or what's the normal schedule of Miss Nicole Paige
The schedule is I work on every Thursday with the House of Brooks with Shauna Brooks, Kira Moore, Destiny Brooks. For the House of Brooks show on Thursday. She's
What
here
can
tomorrow.
you expect from a House of Brooks show?
Oh, no attitude at all.
Uh-huh.
Just full generosity,
Oh.
talent,
Uh-huh.
kindness,
Yeah.
charity. We're feeding the children in between numbers.
Oh, wonderful.
You know, it's like, yeah. No, the opposite of all those things I just said.
So rotted and gutted.
Yeah,
Fantastic.
well, it's very diverse because we all do our own thing. So, like Destiny's because like lots of rap and hip hop sort of things, and I do your Kelly Clarkson, White Lady, easy listening.
Oh,
sort of
easy
thing.
listening. you like to take it easy.
Yeah, and
you
then-
let your children do it rough.
Yes, yeah, they can go through all those changes. I can't do that.
That's good.
Yeah, like this death drops. If I fall on the floor, something has gone completely wrong. you're like, wait a minute, she did not plan that. That was not part of her gig.
Right. All right, well, Nicole, let's go back in the time machine. All right, hold my hand.
I don't think I want to do it.
Come on. We can do it. Here we go. Whoa! We're back in Marietta, Georgia.
Bitch, I'm still wearing the same thing.
I know. Luckily, our time travel doesn't
Bitch,
have an outfit change.
I could have at least had a different outfit on a couple years back.
So tell me about growing up. Where did you grow up?
Oh, and my father's in the military, so I was raised in Germany.
Okay, so you had a little bit of an international flair.
Yes, international pussy. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
No, my father's in the military, so I was in Germany from 2 to 16.
So tell me about, you said that when you were 21, you were in Oklahoma City. You would go to Angles, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then that was where Nicole was born because you were always in the front row of the drag shows and you were enamored.
Well, no, there was a contest. Well, I'm an extra, I'm a very friendly person, so I kind of already knew everybody. So they had this contest, Studs the Stars, for people who had never done drag before.
Uh-huh.
And it was to raise money for an AIDS charity. So one of the queens painted me, another one dressed me, and I went out and whoever raised the most money in tips won, and I did. So, but somebody else would always do my hair and always do my makeup. So I was like, "Oh, your hair looks good." I was like, "Oh, thank you, Hollywood Custom Wigs." And then and then somebody, "Oh, your makeup looks good," and you're like, "Oh, so and so painted me. Oh, I like that dress. Oh, that's from so and so." So once I moved to Atlanta, it was like Shauna's like, "Oh, if you make it yourself, you do it yourself, then you can say thank you, and nobody else will have it." You know what I mean? So the House of Brooks were very like do-it-yourself sort of queen. So I can go, thank you. You like my dress? You like my necklace? You like my makeup? You like my hair? Well, the hair is really Hollywood custom wigs. But but usually I can say, oh, thank you. I did the hair too, but not on today. Hollywood custom wigs.
Now, you took a break from doing drag when you moved to Memphis?
Yeah, whenever I went from Oklahoma to Memphis, in Memphis I didn't do drag. I mean, it just wasn't really a drag scene. I did it like for Halloween, but nothing. But then I got to Atlanta and I went to Backstreet and saw Charlie Brown's Cabaret and I walked in, I was like, wait a minute, what the fuck is this? I was like, this shit is some real shit right here. So I saw Shauna Brooks and then I started stalking her all over Atlanta because I was Nicole Paige, and then I just started following Shauna like a crazy person. And then,
and what was her show like? And also, can we talk about the mystery and majesty of Backstreets? The club that was open 24 hours a day. It's a place of legend.
It's not good for good people. Good people don't go there. But I was there most weekends.
I bet you were. Did you live behind the stage?
I mean, my show was Wednesday night. It was the first thing I started doing. So then I worked Wednesday and then filled in on Thursday with Charlie Brown. And then I was like running around doing all these other things on Friday and Saturday. But then you would always end up at Backstreet before you ended up at the tea dance. It was a 24-hour, like there was a reason to be awake for that long back then. But now there's like no reason. These people, I'm like, what are you, no. But,
right, because everybody's on their phone now. People were living with a capital L back in the day.
Oh, it was outrageous, girl.
There
used to be a line all the way like wrapped around the building, and I would just be walking in. I'm like, there's no roller coaster in here, right? Because it's like a line at a goddamn roller coaster ride, girl. I'm like, there's no roller, bitch, and they would, and I'd just be walking past. I'm like, Megan knows. She used to impersonate me and sneak into the bar like that.
Oh yeah? You'd have your children impersonate you?
Until I got banned for 30 days, and then she got surrounded by security, and she's like, I'm not her. I'm not her.
Now, what was it about Shauna Brooks that drew you in? Like, what was her show? What were her shows like?
Well, she's just, oh God, I just love Shauna so much. Like, I'm like a crazy soccer fan. She just has this thing where she just makes you watch her, no matter if she's doing like a slow number, and she's a dancer, so she goes 900, and she always like hits this beat that you don't even hear in the song until she's like, ding, and you're like, bitch, there's a bell there. I never heard that bell before. And she's like, da, 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 da. She's just a really, really nice person, and very, very generous, and that was kind of my intention of perpetuating her legacy. So that was my intent, is like to pass on that sort of offstage kindness that's not really the persona that we have on stage. She's like just really, really a really kind person. It was like a safety net, Once I started hanging out with her, I realized, I was with Shauna, and people were like, she's with Shauna. Leave that bitch alone. And then I really started acting crazy, and then Shauna was like, calm down, you need to stop. Everybody keeps telling me, your daughter Nicole, da da da. So then, I'm like, and she's like, I don't care what she's doing, leave her alone, And it was that kind of safety net that I wanted to pass on to
your own
my ratty children. And they use it against you.
Oh, do they?
No, not me, but they tried. Some of them tried, and you know who you are, the ones at home watching.
Ooh, Lady Red, the drama is simmering over here. I love it.
The one's not here. No, I'm just kidding.
Hey Queens, thanks for watching. For part 2 of this interview, click here. For more Hey Qween fabulousness, click here. And of course, don't forget to subscribe.